It's just different.
I didn't know you when I used to throw house parties. God be offense. Well, no, because I think everybody now, for the most part, is like either married or like in a relationship, so no more orgies.
For sure.
Yeah. Well,
Hello.
hey. Welcome to the Jaded and Evolving podcast. We're in a different space. We're in the same space, but we're in a different space.
Not my throat making randomness.
Okay, so sometimes when I yawn, I sound like a lion. It's like a crack in the back of my throat. Like, It is. It's bad. What? Do you do it too? Is that why you're laughing, or is it just weird?
I think that shit is hilarious.
My mom does it. So when my mom used to do it, I was like, oh, something wrong with her throat. But then as I grew up, I do it too. And I still think there's something broken. I thought it was because I had my tonsils taken out, but I've been doing it my whole life. So I don't know what that is. It sound one day I had to yawn on here so y'all can hear. It's the wildest fucking sound. It sounds like my throat is cracking. It sounds like a record scratching. It's like a no, it's like a kind of, but it's like a I can't do it. It's like a
I've heard that before. Yeah,
it's big. I
get you.
Anywho, welcome to the Jaded and Evolving podcast. I am your hostess, Christian,
and I am your hostess, Natasha.
This is so weird. Natasha was like, maybe we should go by our real names. I was like, should I? She's like, I think you should.
I mean, if I go by my real name,
it doesn't really change much.
No.
No. If you go by your real first name, it does change. Okay. She's doxing herself, though.
I don't give a damn. Like,
she said, I don't give a fuck.
There's nothing that you could do.
You gonna try to rob me and feel so bad that you gonna put money in my account.
The only thing that you can do to me is fix my credit.
Baby, okay.
There's nothing you can get around here.
Help
me. Don't hurt me. I ain't did shit to you. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand.
I love it. I actually love it.
You can't steal shit from me. I got 50 cents.
Have y'all seen the... No,
there's no such thing as even penny candy anymore. The fuck?
No.
Could you possibly...
No, you're rich in training. You are wealthy in training. You are in training for your wealth.
Abundance is amongst me.
There you go. Money is an energy that flows to me endlessly. Is the affirmation that I have
constantly.
Yep.
It doesn't just come once. It comes several times.
Money is an energy, or abundance is an energy that flows to me endlessly. Abundance is my birthright. I'm not meant to be broke. Yeah. I don't know the word broke. I don't even call myself broke.
I don't call myself broke. You saw I didn't say broke at all. I just said I have 50 cents right now.
No.
Just right now.
She said, first of all, I am
in this moment person. Because if you're trying to steal something from me, I have minimal.
I'm just going to always set people up to think that I don't have a lot because whether I have a lot or not, I don't want... People are crazy on the internet nowadays.
You saw the 2 comments that we already got. I was like,
nigga.
I was like, y'all
TikTok go crazy. First of all, before we get into this, make sure you follow us.
Like, what do you mean?
We're going to talk about what happened. We're going to talk about what happened. Make sure you follow us.
I get real aggressive through the screen. I'm not even like that in real life, but I be like, you got something to say?
And she's triggered. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at JADEEVOLVING, Jaded Evolving. On TikTok, let me turn the volume down. We're still trying to get all these fucking names out of here.
You know what's funny?
Jaded
I'm looking
and
at
evolving.
Myself, and I'm just like, I'm trying to look girly, like my boobs look huge as fuck.
That's how it should be.
But I'm sitting like a nigga. Like, this is why this doesn't work for me all the time. I'm just like, wow, I'm really coming into my femininity, but
I don't feel like I should have to keep my legs closed. My puss needs to breathe.
Not with the screen right there, though. Y'all about to see this weird ass knee.
Stop calling it weird. It's a knee. It's a normal fucking knee. You're gonna have some editing to do, ma'am.
Why?
Because I am searching for all of these fucking names. Switch.
You can follow her at DMCHAKRAS. You can follow me at Natasha Soul _ You can follow us on Instagram at Jaded Evolving. You can find us on Threads at Jaded Evolving. You can find us on TikTok at
Jaded and Evolving.
Jaded and Evolving.
And
you can find us on YouTube at Jaded and Evolving.
That's what I was looking for. Okay, there we go. So we've got that all out of the way.
It'll be
all right there. Hey, y'all, hey.
Yeah, that is going to be extra editing. I got to put this shit in the shit, and then export the shit, and then put it back in the other shit.
Sounds like a process to me. So, Natasha and I, maybe like a week ago.
Yes.
Yeah, it was about a week ago. All right. Anyway, about a week ago, I got an email from, and now I can't remember the young lady's name. Anyway, it was an invitation to a Sound Bowl meditation event in DC. So I literally texted Natasha the day I got the fucking email, and I was like, hey, tomorrow, do you want to go to DC for this Sound Bowl event? It's at like 11 in the morning. And she was like, hell yeah. So we went through that whole process. That was a task, right? Because we were supposed to bring pillows and a blanket, and we both had yoga mats. We were fine. But finding pillows and blankets, we were like, 5 minutes away? There was literally like the little decorative pillows for your couch. No blankets. I was going to get beach towels.
Five Below, step it up.
Only for us to get there, and they had everything we needed.
They said just in case, I guess.
I love it. Love it. So we attended the Zentola and the Bolets meditation event, which was really, really nice. It was about an hour. And you would think that it was going to be some type of like, you just kind of like sitting still and just kind of swaying to the music. You really could have taken a nap. Like, honest to God, you could have taken a nap. It was
Somebody did.
Yeah, that man was.
He was like,
Pop was. That's the best sleep Pop got in a while. It did feel good though. It did. It felt good. It did feel a little weird, I'll say for myself personally, because it was a room full of foreign people. Like the only person I knew was you. Right. So I was like, I wanted to really like get deeper into the meditation, like as we were doing the breaths and as we were doing the breathing. But in my mind, I was like, this is still a room full of strange people. Same. And I could not fully let myself go in order to really get everything from the event. But all in all, I had a really nice time, and I would love to go again. Now knowing what I know now, I would definitely take more mushrooms.
For sure. And
I would definitely, now that I know that I'm in like a safe space, I for sure would just like let myself go and rock out after that. And then probably Uber, because I don't know what those mushrooms are going to do. Yeah. And definitely get a hotel room close.
Yeah. I was about to say, with the mushrooms, you got to go lay down.
For sure.
I think I did enjoy my experience there. I just, like you said, it was a lot of people that we didn't know. Yeah. And that was the only awkward part.
For sure. That lady in the corner, she was really like fucking it up with them bowls though. Yeah. She was hitting that shit, like one bowl, and she was hitting that shit with that. I was like, okay, look at the flick of that wrist.
For sure.
For sure. She was getting it off. But that brings me to the whole reason why we're having this conversation today, because we realized, one, that we really enjoyed ingesting mushrooms and cannabis. And two, that it's really not that negative of a thing when you think about it. Because sometimes people are like, oh, like you do mushrooms, oh, you smoke weed. It's like, yes, I do, actually. And I'm actually very forward about it. Now that here in Maryland, cannabis is and you'll hear me call it cannabis and not weed. This is a degree for me. I'm actually in school to receive a certification in cannabis alongside my business management degree. So you'll hear me call it cannabis. But a lot of people are like, there's this negative connotation to it. And now that it's recreational in Maryland, you're seeing people kind of come around to the idea. But all of the like dispensaries are very boutique. They're very expensive. Yes. I'm still very big on like supporting your local neighborhood pharmacists. Because why? 9%?
Why these little mini pre-rolls cost as much as
them bitches be like $25 and don't even hit.
No.
Be having like 18% THC. What the fuck am I supposed to do with 18%?
I need 50.
No, I do need me like a good, maybe like a 20. Anything less than 20, I don't even, why are you bothering me?
Sometimes you need a little boop.
I guess. I feel like when you smoke anything less than 20%,
what's the point?
It's like smoking a cigarette. I've probably only smoked maybe 2 cigarettes in my entire life, but
I've never.
I had a really stressful day in college one day.
Oh, damn.
And I'll tell a story. I think it's funny. Mm-hmm. I got this call. I used to talk to this guy on campus who was also talking to a girl who did not live on campus. And she had found out about me, but I didn't know about her. And I was a part of the nursing program at the college. So I went I used to go to the clinic every day for like clinical. So you would sit and like watch people do test swabs or whatever. And then every Friday, most of the time, you would get tested. Like, you know, you guys would test each other or whatever. So the way that she found out about me was from a girl in my clinical program. So I guess, I'm assuming that we had got paired up that week for testing. And I got a call maybe like 3 days later from like what we call Scam Likely now. Yeah. And it was like, hey, we got your test results back. You know, we're calling from, you know, the clinic. Very professional. Very professional. Wow. And told me that I needed to come back up to the clinic because my test results came back positive for something. So I went back up to the clinic, and the lady that was there, I told her what my name was. I told her, you know, all my information. She was like, I don't have anything in here for you, honey, but if you're telling me that you're positive, I'm going to give you your medication. So she gave me this fat ass horse pill for chlamydia. Fucked my stomach up. So it wasn't until I talked to it was a guy in our clinical class. I talked to him. I was like, I got tested. I was so like open about it. I was like, I got tested last Friday, and I was like, and it came back with chlamydia. I'm only sleeping with one person. I was like, but that medication fucked my stomach up. And he was like, what you mean? I was like, I'm talking like I was throwing up. I had to like shit, like diarrhea. Like it was terrible. And he was like, that shit would only happen if there was nothing to treat. He was like,
I would have fought her.
I'm assuming that this is I know I think I'm in denial, right? Been in denial all these years that somebody would be that malicious towards me.
Nope.
But I'm just like, what type time are you on to do that to somebody? Like, that's disgusting. Till this day, I still think about it. It's not that deep, girl. It's really not that deep.
Stand up.
And as crazy as I was behind that man, anyway. And now
that's crazy.
When I finally now that I'm in my adult years, I just realized how crazy the situation was, how unnecessary it was, but also just how like fucked up the situation was. But I say all that to say that's why I was smoking cigarettes, because I had gone through the whole situation, and my homegirl that I was cool with her at the time was coming down to the school, and she used to smoke, and I was like, bitch, I done had a day, and I was like, at this point now, like I'm about to start smoking cigarettes, and she handed me a Newport, and I was getting busy with that motherfucking Newport, and then smoked another one when we went to the Paradox used to be a club down here. We went to the Paradox that night because I was just so
never went though.
I got so drunk that night, like so drunk. I got buzzed, like high, and I was just throwing that cigarette back. I don't know. That was a really tough day for me. It was hell.
It sounds crazy.
It was absolute hell. But you know some of the stories that I've told you. My life really could be a fucking sitcom.
I have a weird, I guess. So did you ever like see the girl in person or anything?
So I saw her one time, just like around the campus. I don't know how you feel about like when conflict or confrontation happens.
I asked because I have a story.
Oh, okay.
Like
my whole like chest got warm, like my body got hot. I just didn't even. I just didn't say anything to her. I just literally walked the other way because I wasn't aware of like what would have come out of my mouth. Would I have hit this girl? Like I was such a like passive, like a real like a bitch back then. Like really, you could have probably said anything to me and got it off back then, and it just would have been fine. Yeah, during those years,
Samesies.
I was like broken.
Samesies.
Yeah.
Nah. One of my the hell. So in high school, so I don't count this as a real relationship.
Yeah, for sure.
But so one of my exes, I heard through my friend at the time that she wanted to fight me, all this other stuff, and I was just like, oh, but nigga, I don't want no more. He texted me. He not taking y'all relationship seriously.
Why are we doing this?
Right. So one day I'm walking to the train, and this girl walks near me, and she's just like, is your name Tia? And I was just like, yes. And I get into like
I gotta protect
I'm
myself.
just like, yes. And she's just like, well, my name is such and such. And I went into Street Fighter pose. Only my legs. I went into like stance just in case. And tense the fuck up. I was just like, yeah.
I am fucking crying.
There was nothing else I could do. I'm like,
friend, what the fuck? Oh my god.
Because I had to be ready.
Oh shit. If I ever
My legs just went into full on, like, you see how my leg, like, I got into, like,
Right,
if we
I
gonna
ever-
fight, this is what we doing
if I
today.
ever saw you getting Street Fighter pose, I would be like,
But so she was just like, yeah, and such and such. I was like, oh, what's the face girlfriend? Like, you already
Oh.
know who I am. Like, okay,
like
cool.
a Barbara, this is Shirley type of situation.
Yes.
Like I'm
So I
coming
was
to you
like,
as a woman.
okay, cool.
Please don't
And
ever
then
come to
she
me as
was
a woman.
just like, yeah, such and such, what school do you go to? And I told her, I was just like, yeah, like, because I already know about you. Like, you already
Girl.
talking about me. I'm like, yeah, so what's up? Like,
I
why are
always
you
had
talking
the-
to me like we friends, bro? Like, I don't know you.
I had
So then
girls
she
play on
goes
my
on to-
phone, all kinds of shit.
She goes on to talk about, like, I guess, like, how he's doing. Because
Girl, I didn't see that. What the fuck?
like, I already know.
Right.
Like, my friend at the time was going to school with him. Like,
Oh,
I already know.
okay.
That's
Yeah.
the only reason why I knew that she wanted to fight me. This is, like, the second... It's funny because that thought came back to me randomly, but that's the second time in my life where somebody said they wanted to fight me, and when I was there, they didn't do shit. And I'm just like, because I am that quiet girl that you don't know what the hell she's going to do.
It's honest to God, the reason why I fight as hard as I do, like I've only been in several fights my entire life, but the reason why I fight as hard as I do is because of anxiety, and it's because I feel like you're trying to kill me, so I gotta go hard, like this entire fight.
No. See, I've never been in a fight,
Okay.
but when I do get into that mindset, it's not because I feel like you're gonna kill me. It's because I have to.
That's what I'm
hurt
saying.
the fuck out of
I
you
have to hurt
because
you.
I didn't fight you for no reason.
Oh, okay.
I didn't fight you for no reason. Something.
She
is
said, if
going
I'm a
to-
fight, I'm a fight.
I'ma fuck you up. There's no point. There's no point. Why did I waste all this energy
For
if
sure.
I didn't harm you in the best way that I could?
I used
And
to-
that's why I don't fight, because that's scary as hell.
I used to fight my cousin Ray Ray all the time.
Not a cousin Ray Ray.
I
don't
used to
got
fight
one
my
of
cousin
those.
Ray Ray all the time. Shout out to Ray Ray.
I got an Uncle Tyrone though.
He is the coordinator for one of the rehabilitation centers in the city. Like he really works with people, like to get them, off drugs. And sometimes when we do catch up, like he'll, send me things like different events and shit. But it just seems like every time we talk, he just always manages to bring up how much we used to fight as kids. Like we would fight for no fucking he would just walk up on me and square the fuck up and we was just fighting.
Like, pop, pop, da, da, da,
But I feel like it prepared me for actual fights in my life because
yes.
one, I was fighting a dude. Two, I was fighting a gay man. And then three, I was just fighting in general. So I already had a one-up on any bitch that ever tried to fight me. Like, we were
fighting
fighting.
the strongest woman.
That's
That's basically. I've fought in the strongest woman I ever could in my life.
So,
But yeah, okay. Anyway,
Anyway,
done
back
with
to
the
the-
side
see?
stories. We took drugs.
yes.
Drugs that are not drugs to me. I
I don't consider
like
mushrooms a drug.
when I was about to say I like when I go to look at different people's like stuff and they call it plant medicine.
Because it is.
For sure.
It really is.
It's literally a mushroom, and then you can make a tea. You can put it in chocolate. You can put it in a capsule.
That
can
was the
just eat
first
it.
time I had chocolate.
Oh, for real?
What did I tell you? It tastes like dirt. It was like creamy dirt.
Yes.
Mushrooms in general are not a very good
Dark
taste
chocolate dirt.
at all.
That's what I call
But
it.
it really did taste like dirt. It was like strawberry dirt, creamy strawberry dirt.
The next one, the other one I have is like a crunch bar.
Okay, how many squares do you have to take of like a chocolate bar? Because when we were there,
To
like
have like a heroic dose, or just me in general for it to kick in, for it to not be a microdose.
for it to not be a microdose.
I would probably have to take 3 squares. No, because 2 squares for me is a microdose.
So how many?
So I would have to do like 4. Like I would have to double that just for me to get out of the.
Okay, so they're like this big, right? Okay, because I'm thinking like these. So when you said 4, I'm like, damn, you taking 16 squares?
No.
You mean like these?
Yeah.
Bet. Some people be overkill. Like every experience has to be like, I'm tripping.
I'm doing the heroic
I'm
dose.
doing. No,
Can you not?
let's not do that.
It's
Sometimes
okay
you just
to
take
just
enough
chill.
to the point where you can hear every fucking instrument in the song. It is so okay to have you a little moment, especially like on a hike or like out in nature. You sitting on a rock, but that fucking kicking, and now you crying.
It is okay. For,
It's so
yes.
good. It's so
It is okay
good.
for you to take enough just to think that the ground is breathing. I like when I get like that.
When all the colors are just
Because
way
then I
more
just
colorful.
start talking to the earth.
Yes.
I'd be like, oh, you need oxygen just like me.
And your inner voice is like really loud. Really. By that time, I'm having a conversation
It's
with
my
myself.
higher self.
Where it's like literally only me
It's
and
two
God can
different
hear
voices.
it. For sure. For sure.
It's this one, and then it's, I don't know, she sounds pretty cool.
For
She
sure.
sounds pretty magical.
I can get the same thing out of a
Something
really good high, like out of a
Oh, yeah,
a
for
cannabis high, but that takes like a king cone. Like if I as of lately, I just been smoking minis, which are cool, but I might smoke like a 1 1/4, and these are cones. I'm not a blunt girl. I'm not. I'm a
either.
King Palm, white boy papers,
I need
or cones.
papers
That's it.
all
Like,
the
and
time.
I'm very particular. Like again, King Palm, raw, OBs, and Blazy Susans. That's
I've
about
just
it.
done raws, and I got a Blazy Susan for my friend once.
Yeah. Those are, I think people who smoke blunts like to fight each other. Like in general. Like I feel like when you smoke blunts all the time, it just gives me aggressive.
How do you feel about the people that be putting the filler in it? The fronto?
Yeah,
whatever the fuck
I
it-
think
I've only done that once, and it gave me chest pains and a headache, like as if I did hookah.
yeah, exactly.
And I was just like, never again.
I-
Like, what did?
I don't
again,
believe-
what is this ghetto ass shit?
That's what
Like,
I'm saying.
some
I don't think you
stuff
should
I'm
have to
just
blend
like,
shit together. I feel like cannabis is enough for it to be great all on its own. You
they be
just
like,
have to
I
know
want
what
it
you're
to
smoking.
stretch. And I'm just like, well, if it's really good, you don't.
And
like,
how are you?
just let it be that.
And most people grind their shit down to like a chunky grind. If you grind it down enough to where you have like chunky grind and keef, it's gonna last you a pretty decent amount of time. But first of all, backtrack a little bit. A lot of people
Just do
don't
a
even know
little
what the fuck they smoking. Like, we'll literally pick up anything from, again, your local neighborhood pharmacist, or even pick up some shit from your local dispensary.
For sure.
And be like, oh, okay, yes, it's a sativa. All right, I know about sativas. Oh, it's a hybrid. All right, I know about
be
hybrids,
looking
but
at
that's
the
about it.
terpenes.
But look at your terpenes. Look at the different nodes. Is it a fruity node? Are they cedar nodes? Are they more
I usually
like
get
earth
lemony
nodes?
stuff.
I love a lemon.
I want more fruity. I feel like
There's a passion fruit. I think it's called like passion fruit OG or some shit like that. I had that recent. Forbidden fruit is what it's called. Forbidden fruit was really good. And then now I'm on gelato, just regular
I think
gelato.
I've had that before.
It's not really fruity at all. Gelato is to me kind of like earthy, but it's really fucking good. It's a really good sativa.
I don't like the extra stank ones.
I love me a
like
good
when
like
my
blue
car
cheese.
starts smelling like
no, I love
skunk.
it. Yes.
I was like, whose butt is this?
Yeah, no, I don't. But I do like I like me a fun because it's
Funky.
but usually
It
they're
usually hit.
and they're usually indicas, so you usually be
yeah.
like fucked
Like,
up
I don't even
afterwards.
give a damn about the smell for real.
No, I'm good.
I'm tired.
I usually try to smoke those when I'm having like very anxious moments,
Mm-hmm.
or if like we have a show or something coming up, just something crazy.
Chicago about to be lit.
Chicago is going to be lit for sure, but I'm definitely going to smoke sativas while we're there because imagine me trying to smoke an indica and then go
I want to
do a grounding exercise.
I think
We're going to be in the
she
ground.
said I'm gonna be
In the ground.
asleep. So in the middle of the
Exactly. I'm gonna be meditating. They gonna be like, man, I'm like, y'all just sit
Never
down. I'm gonna sit
again.
down. We good. Fuck it. Fuck it. Y'all don't need me to speak. Y'all good.
I think hybrids are pretty good.
I love
if
me a
you
good
do
hybrid.
like a because I had like a indica dominant
Mm-hmm.
hybrid yesterday, and I did feel very like chill.
I
Of
gotta
course, it
smoke
was like
before we get
Snoop
on this
Dogg
plane,
OG, but whatever.
or take an edible before we get on the plane.
Yes.
So I can be
This
like,
my
that
first
motherfucker
time-
in the back is not real. Not real. That's how I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be like, I'm getting on this because that motherfucker's not real.
You're fake ass nigga.
That's what I want. Where I see like where it look like Scooby Doo in a dress in the back of the plane. First of all, I'm not sitting in the back of the plane, not for no like
I
racial
hope-
shit. I'm
yeah.
just realizing that people hop up so fast when a plane lands.
I hate that.
I don't like being in the back. I do try to get like in the. I'm gonna
You,
just get.
you be the so you said people. You mean you?
No. Like so, this is my thing.
That's what it
I see
sounded
everybody
like.
hopping up, right? Once the lines start moving, then I'm gonna hop up. When we just hit the ground and they like, all right, you can take off your seatbelts. I'm not
Nigga,
standing the
I
fuck
don't
up.
get that at all.
But I also don't want to be in the back of the plane because it takes for fucking ever to get off of the plane. Once I get to my destination, I'm
I feel
ready.
like if you're
to
in the
start partying.
back, oh well, depending on the traffic, I feel like if you're in the back, once you get up to a certain amount, that's when everybody else should start weaving in. Like, why you keep letting people out the lanes? Like, just go.
I feel like airplane traffic, like amongst people, is the same, but like traffic in general. If a motherfucker letting you in and there's enough space to get in. But don't assume, like, don't just stand up. The fucking line.
This is my first time on a plane as an adult, so I'ma just breathe.
Yeah, for sure. No, listen, we gonna
I feel like
every
I'm
step of
gonna
the way.
be in no rush to get off once we land. Like, if I see somebody pop up, you already know I'm gonna be like this.
I do it every time. Once I see the first person, I'm like, where are we going? They ain't even opened the door yet. The step, they ain't even pulled the steps out
They
for us to get off this bitch.
just put one wheel on the damn.
And the thing about
Calm
Chicago, because where we're flying into, there's one terminal for like domestic flights. And it was under construction the last time I was there, and that was a year ago. So I hope that they fucking finished it, because it looked like one of those hospital waiting rooms from like a clinic. Like, shit, it's hot over there. It wasn't no fucking air. Everybody and their grandmama, they got one charging station.
There you go.
It was too much on that one side of the fucking airport.
Well, I did look at it on Apple Maps, of course, and I saw that there's like a train to go to where the cars are.
Yes.
I was just like,
Yeah.
that's really convenient.
Any airport that has a like a air rail, like Atlanta has an air rail or whatever it's called. Chicago has one. I think those are the only two that I've been in that I've seen. I don't think Miami has one. Fort Lauderdale didn't have one. But anyway, they have a SkyTrain. That's what it's called, SkyTrain.
Yeah.
It does make getting to and from your terminals, I won't say a lot faster, because maybe you can run faster than the train move. I don't fucking know. But it does make it very efficient.
Yeah.
So, and I didn't even consider that. Flying down to Atlanta in August, that SkyTrain, we're going to have to be at the fucking airport early. I don't mind an early flight, but that's beside the
What
point.
time are y'all flying in? What time do you have to get to the airport?
I got to
here?
meet her in D.C.
Oh, shit.
to fly
so
out.
You driving down there,
And I'm just
then
going to
y'all
park my car in the...
And then y'all taking they got a train to the airplane.
They got a shuttle.
Oh, okay.
I'ma just
No, I'm
shuttle.
saying like from where she is.
Oh, I'm going to just pick her up, and then we could just go
You
to the...
gonna park your car and pay for that for them several days.
Yeah.
You just doing a weekend?
Yeah, we're just going for the weekend. It's not going to be nothing... I mean, it's going to be crazy, but then it's going to be
Oh,
nothing
for
too
sure.
crazy.
She
But it
gonna
will
have
show
a
my
hangover.
ass. Yeah, that's how I'm trying to be. Trying to hang out the whole weekend. Celebrate turning 30, dirty 30.
Dirty.
Anyway, back to these drugs. When was the first time? What was your first trip like? Your first mushroom trip?
So I got some shrooms from this guy that I used to work with.
That doesn't sound sketchy at all.
Nope, but he was one of the only other black people that worked there.
Got
so I
you. Okay,
trusted him.
so it was a safe space. I got you.
Yes, big burly dude. Like I
Oh,
wanted
yeah.
to give him a hug every
He
time I
got you.
saw him because
Yeah.
he was like a teddy bear type shaped guy.
Oh, he wasn't gonna steer you wrong.
Right,
I would hope not.
and he was talking to me about DMT.
Oh,
And
damn.
he was like, he was basically a shaman. Like he was like shaman in training.
Yeah.
Like he was like, yeah, I sat with my friends and they were taking it. And I was like, yeah, chill, like, blah, blah, blah.
Where is
Sit in
he?
the mood. I don't know. I
gotta
hope he don't
find
still
him.
work there because that would suck. Like that place was not treating us right at all.
We need him.
We do.
We need, like, literally, we need him. We'll
do.
figure it out.
But I got some from him because I was like, I would really like to take mushrooms, and he was just like, yeah, my God, like my friend, he grows them. Like I can get you some. So
Ooh.
he gave me some, and I took some like the next day, going to work. It was a microdose.
Okay.
I just felt like the best I've ever felt in my whole entire life,
Absolutely.
which kind of sucks because like I would say I have like a slightly addictive personality, so I
Yeah.
get hooked to
Yeah.
stuff like that, especially like coming out of depression is just
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
damn, it's like I can feel like this.
Yeah.
So, but that's neither here nor there. I was just like being really real with myself and was like, we already know how this can go.
Yeah.
Chill the fuck out.
Yeah, I think people who do have addictive personality, that's a great point actually. People who do have addictive personalities have to account
to
for that.
cling on
Yeah,
to the-
but they have to account for it.
Yeah.
Before you take your first trip, I would highly recommend that you think about like how many how many close relatives to me are crackheads. Because I know that this could go one or two ways, and no, I've
This could be a
personally,
gateway.
yeah, but I've personally never heard anybody going down
The mushroom to crack pipeline.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. If that is a pipeline,
don't
that's
think that's
terrifying.
a
But
thing.
I do know people who will take mushrooms and then take LSD and then take, like DMT, then take
Ecstasy.
fucking, yeah. And
Well, ecstasy, DMT should be the last step.
I don't want to
It's up
do
there.
none of that shit.
I want to do ayahuasca.
Now that's as far as I'm going.
But that's like a mushroom trip, like heroic dose, but a little step up. Because
Yeah.
people be like throwing up and stuff.
Which is fine. I'm willing to go to Costa Rica.
Or peyote.
I'll do peyote.
Same difference.
I will
Like,
do peyote,
it's just like-
but I have to do peyote or ayahuasca in Costa Rica. Like it's got to
for
be
sure.
harvested. I'm ingesting it the same place the shit was
Yes.
harvested from, because God forbid some shit go left. It's a hospital who
then they got
already away.
fentanyl.
Exactly. And I don't need y'all cutting my shit, trying to get some low grade ayahuasca. No. I think Wallow at one point, I saw something on his TikTok or something, or his Instagram, where he was taking wild duck leaf or goose leaf or some shit like that, and he pulled the shit out of a packet, like a packaging, and I was just like, wow. No, absolutely
I
not.
just read about this other like leaf, but it's native in South Africa.
Mm-hmm.
But they were just like, it kind of does like the same thing. Like it's a little bit of like a mushroom type
Okay.
of trip.
You
I'm just
remember
like,
the name?
Agoba?
Never heard of it.
Yeah. It
I'll
just
look
popped
into
up in my stuff. I was like, y'all, what y'all trying to say?
The report that I'm doing for school, I start my cannabis like actual courses soon, but I had to do a research paper for my psych class, and it was on the effects of cannabis and like women in postpartum, and they were saying like, in a lot of articles, it has helped a lot of women in postpartum, but so has taking microdoses of mushrooms. And
There's a
even if
book
you're
about it.
breastfeeding, it's okay, but there's a certain process that you have to go through. Of course, same thing like if you were drinking, but there's a process that you have to go through in order to like filter your breast milk or something like that. Like you're not supposed to smoke cannabis
Yes.
after, like if you're breastfeeding, but you
Right.
can ingest it. You can take edibles, things of that nature, which a lot of women don't know. So if you don't know, if you just recently had a baby, definitely talk with a psychiatrist, because every woman should be seeing a psychiatrist and a psychologist after giving birth. Once you go to your 6-week appointment, you need to be taking a 6-week appointment with a therapist, somebody. But I say all that to say, if you have a really good relationship with your doctor, talk to them about your ability to microdose or ingest small amounts of cannabis during the time that you're breastfeeding, because it makes the anxiety and the postpartum depression a lot easier to deal with. Yeah. Especially if you have support, like if you have a partner who's supportive, or you got friends coming over to check on the baby, have that mommy time away from your baby, which is still beneficial
Give
to your
them the
baby.
pumped milk.
Exactly. Because and I know, at least for me, in my postpartum, it was a lot. And I wasn't utilizing cannabis until a couple months after the fact. And I hadn't done mushrooms until 2021. So my relationship with mushrooms is a lot more recent than my relationship with cannabis. But I will say during that time, like, I was maybe smoking weed every now and then. And I wouldn't breastfeed during those times.
Yeah.
But I had a clear understanding that I felt a lot better in the moments after I had smoked cannabis and he was crying, or like shit.
It's like you could deal with it.
Yes, it was. Weed has made me a better mom. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Cannabis has made me a better fucking mother, and has made me a better fucking partner. Has made me a better fucking
That's why
person.
it's legal.
It
They
has.
know,
Listen,
they know what the fuck is going on.
this shit is too good. It's
They know
too
what's
good.
going on.
My
I
mind
mean-
has never been this quiet in my entire existence until I started to have a real relationship with cannabis.
And that's why it's more easily accessible. Like now,
should always
we
be.
could all say, "Oh well, you could go to the pharmacy and get all this other stuff." You have to go to the pharmacy
Yeah.
and literally get a prescription.
Yeah.
Recreational marijuana is legal here now,
Yeah.
even though you can have only but so much, but it's still basically the same. Like
For sure. And you can go back to get more anytime you want. There's no cap on the amount that you can. There's a cap on the amount that you can have on your car, in your car, the amount that you can transport. But there's no cap to how many times you can go to a dispensary like in a week. Now, they could turn your ass away. Like, hey, listen,
I
but
can't wait until they start delivering it here, like in
Leafly,
California.
yeah, they do. I know, like, you can do like Leafly and Weed Maps in certain areas, but it's like fucking Eastern Shore,
Of course.
fucking Canton, Fells, shit like that.
I just need to get a place out there. And then
I still haven't been to a dispensary since it's been recreation.
we gotta
Been
do that when I get paid.
for sure. Get a little something.
But there's a book on microdosing
Mm-hmm.
and how it affected a person's life. It's called A Really Good Day.
Okay.
How microdosing made a mega difference in my mood, my marriage, and my life. And she talks about microdosing LSD.
See, and that's as much as I want to say that I'm one of those people. I used to be one of those people where I'm like, I want to try
All the drugs.
all the drugs.
All the drugs.
And I met this guy
I'm good.
when I was working for a nonprofit in the city, and he had a friend who he said had taken 19 different drugs, and it was like over like a 3-year span. But by the time he was done taking like the 19th drug, this motherfucker was living in a tent. Like, he had lost all his money. He had lost his job. Not because he was addicted, but because he was just like, I can live off the land. Like, I'm just of this higher consciousness. And I can just, I don't ever want to, I'm sorry, I don't want to ever be that person. That's not, I would like
to get to that point when I get my tiny house. Then I'd be like, I am literally living off the land.
Yeah, but
I
I
have
still
set
want
up myself
electricity.
in a conscious state.
Yeah.
I have literally set up myself to.
Now,
will I have a regular house?
Yeah, I want a Keurig, and
but I still want my tiny
refrigeration.
House. You can get electricity in the tiny.
Yeah,
house.
he's above all that shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's like the electrocurrencies and the government, and all. Like, he is lost.
Some people really get deep into it to the point where they like
19 different drugs: meth,
suicide,
crack, cocaine, cannabis, DMT, LSD, ecstasy. He had taken everything.
I would never take ketamine. I know that much.
Ketamine, crocodile, everything.
What the hell is crocodile?
Crocodile is this drug that you get from like Russia, and it gives you the same type of high. Apparently, it's like methamphetamines. That's what Brittany
Garner had on her, and that's why they.
No, this shit eats at your skin. It eats through your skin to expose bone. That's like the side effect.
Why would you want to take that?
It's because it's how high they be getting. That's what I'm saying. I don't ever want to. Cannabis is not a gateway drug to me. I don't even believe that mushrooms are a gateway drug. I believe that people have addictive personalities and have no self-discipline and end up going down a rabbit hole of let me try more drugs.
Oh, for sure.
I will not try ecstasy. I'm not trying LSD, DMT, none of that shit because people be lacing that shit with fentanyl.
Oh, for sure.
I go to one pharmacist. I trust dispensaries after reading multiple reviews, and I get my shrooms from like 3 different reputable people. One person who knows a person who's growing it, and the other 2 are actual like people that I know, like who have businesses. I'm not fucking my life up just because I know that I like to indulge in plant medicine, but I'm so willing and just so freely getting it from any fucking way. Have some fucking discernment about who you cop your drugs from. Just because it's a great deal, he giving me 3.5 for 25. That's shit is wild. Laced. That shit is laced. That's crack, man. That is crack. You just bought an 8 ball. That is crack. No, absolutely not.
I'm gonna be at one of the clinics soon. God damn it.
It is what it is, but
that's crazy. I don't. Yeah, same.
I'm just
anybody that I've ever caught from was either getting it from the dispensary for me before it became recreationally legal, or I do get it from somebody that I trust. For sure. Because I see them on a regular, and I'm just like, nigga, if this shit
go left,
you're fucked up too.
I'm on your ass.
Because
I'm on that ass.
Yeah, so, yeah, for the most part, that's...
You remember your first time smoking weed?
Yes.
When was it?
I took like maybe 2 hits.
Where were you?
I was at my ex-boyfriend's house.
How old were you?
18.
Okay.
I was at my ex-boyfriend's house, and he was smoking, and he was like, "You want some?" And I was just like, "I guess so." And I took 2 puffs. Like 15 minutes later, I was all touchy-feely. Like I get, I was a horn dog. I was a horn dog, and yeah, that was that.
Praise God.
It was a great time.
The first time I smoked weed, I was like, this is how I know that I was a problem.
It was a very big break in between, though. I didn't smoke again until I started dating this man.
That's crazy. I smoked weed for the first time. I was maybe 16. My boyfriend at the time was so fucking bad. Okay. He had already been locked up one time before.
Oh, she like the bad boys.
Oh my God. What? He was terrible, but he was smart. He went to city, so my family was already like, oh, he cool. But my dad could see right through that shit, knew he was a problem. My dad did not like him. But that was the first time I had ever gotten high. And I got so high that I went home and I remember being in the kitchen and my parents were talking to me. I wasn't in trouble or anything. They were just talking to me.
Couldn't hear them.
And I saw a Nissan Altima in my fucking kitchen. It was a black Nissan. I will never forget. And I saw bats flying across the ceiling. And I was tripping. I was like, what the fuck? And my stepsister,
Were you about to ask them, like, you see this shit?
That's what I'm saying. I don't like to call my stepsister. So my sister, we had lived together at the time. She comes down the steps after, we talking, and we spent a lot of time together. So I go upstairs in her room and I was like, Jordan, please tell me you just saw that car in the kitchen. And she was like, what fucking car? And I was like, oh my God. Like, I was freaking out. I'm like, I'm dying. Like, I could hear my heart beating in my ears all of a sudden. And I was just like, I am too fucking aware of myself. But I slept so good that night.
Hell yeah.
I slept like a fucking baby. Woke up the next morning.
It is some of the best sleep. And I feel like I get like I would call it a THC hangover.
Yes.
Because if I smoke a lot, I'll still feel it the next day.
Yeah.
Which I don't really like, because I'm just like, I like the initial day that I had, not the.
That's how I know when I smoke too much. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when I have to. I had to have like a cup of coffee or like an energy drink, something to take me out of. And I'm flushing. CBD. Yeah, that too. And I be flushing like literally my system all day. I don't know what it is about me though. If I take CBD during a THC hangover, I still am very much fucked up. I feel like, you know how spicy Sprite is from McDonald's? That's how I feel internally. Like, I'm still high, but now I could function just a little bit better. But I don't have any energy. Yeah. So I'm just like this flat existing thing with little bubbles in it. That's how I feel.
You're a log.
I am a fucking cup.
Because you're existing Sprite. And you're doing what the hell you're supposed to do. Being a log.
Basically. I can still do shit, but just like I can't drive.
Yeah. A log can still do stuff.
Yeah.
It can later.
Bet. Listen, I guess I'm a log.
People can sit on it. It has a function.
Please don't sit on me.
Not you.
I know what I'm saying, but like
figuratively, don't sit on me.
Don't sit on me. Please don't.
Why not?
I feel like the only people that are allowed to sit on me is like my son, my nieces, my nephews, like my best friend, because that's just something she does. Like, this bitch is always on me. She's a lot smaller than me, so she's just like, this is my big teddy bear of a friend. Aww. I'm just going to be on you. Mm-hmm. But she's also beating on me. I don't know what she needs help.
You like abuse.
It's the Gemini. I do like a little bit. Hit me a little bit. But I don't like when people sit on me. I just feel so.
I feel like I'm too big to be sitting on people.
But to your point about cannabis, about being touchy feely, if I'm high and you lay on me, I'm like, this is the best blanket in the world. I can kind of feel the blood circulating through your body. I'm just like, ooh, I love it. I love everything about it. Yes, like if I'm high and my boyfriend lays on me, I'm just like, not in me. Like, come, like, fall into my skin. Come. But if you also want to like fuck this and come in me, I'd be fine right now. That's how horny I be. It just takes over my body and my vagina's like, fill me up, fill my cup.
Not even gonna lie, same.
I don't like being nutted in
already.
Yeah, I don't like being nutted in.
Brushing on me, anything.
It's up.
Air just hit right. I'll be like,
up. You know what I like or liked, because I can't do it now because he can't. My boyfriend now can't smoke because of his career. But during the time that I was single and like dating, niggas who smoke, you already kind of had like 3 points over any other nigga I was dealing with. Because it was something for me to do. Like, I used to talk to a guy who had a really good job. Like, I'm talking about making really good money, but was selling weed on the side, which was also a turn on because you had this, like, entrepreneurial spirit because he had, like, a couple vending machines at the time. 25-year-old me was a dumbass. Anyway, he had these vending machines at the time. He had a really good job, and then he was selling weed. So I would go to his house, and we would have these conversations about, like, money and all this other shit. But we would be smoking during that time, and I'm just like, beat my back in. Like, tear these walls down. And it would be just something as simple as, like, him handing me, like, a cup and his finger touching my finger. But because I'm this high, fuck me up. That's when I knew I had a problem. That's when I knew that me and cannabis, that we had a problem. We could not be homegirls at that time. We can't be friends. Because my inhibitions and my discernment are in hell.
Did you talk about your first time taking shrooms?
No, my first time taking shrooms... my boyfriend got him from his brother They did them together, which I felt a certain type of way about because they were in DC at the time.
Oh, damn.
And they
You
went.
like, you're not even home, nigga.
Not even that, but they went into McDonald's and they said that the screens were just like bright as fuck, like coming out the.
Things do get like real 3D in the 3D.
So he came home and was like, "Babe, I did shrooms the first time." I was like, "Oh, like okay, so you did them without me?" And
Right.
he was just like, "Listen, I got some more."
Yeah,
So-
he has to do it without you to make sure that he's like good.
But
so
he
can
wasn't
be
even
here
the-
for you.
He wasn't even the type of nigga to be doing drugs. So like, where's this coming from? You only doing it because your brother doing it. I get it, peer
Yeah.
pressure, but
But he knew you wanted to do it.
exactly.
Yeah, he had to make sure it was
No.
going to be okay for you.
Don't defend him.
I'm not. I'm just saying.
So I took the shrooms. I took 7 stems. The first, I didn't know.
Heroic dose. Beyond.
Baby, them bitches kicked in. I was
She
sitting out
said,
back
"I'm
of my
on
house.
Pluto."
And then I decided to be adventurous because I already was very like heavily into cannabis.
Oh,
so I had
you,
smoked a little bit of
what's a
sativa
piece?
too.
What is that called? Fuck. I don't even know what the word is.
I was commingling the drugs.
Yeah, that.
But by the time they had started to kick in, I just felt very happy. Like very happy. I
Yes.
just kept giggling or kept laughing. My boyfriend and I kept, you ever seen 2 white women who haven't seen each other in a long time? How they scream?
Oh my
That was
God.
us for like 15 minutes out back in the house. Like, oh my God, I just love you so much. Ah!
It is a very loving drug.
It was wild. We went in the house, watched Rick and Morty.
Medicine.
I had like 1,000 fingers. I was going through that whole thing. I saw a lot of Paisley
Not
print.
you watching Rick and Morty.
I
That's
was
something to
high as
watch.
fuck. I was
That is
high
something to
as
watch.
Fuck. My
You
feet,
start getting, I feel like when you watch Rick and Morty sober, opposed to being high or taking shrooms, it's 3 totally different
it's three
experiences.
totally different. Same thing about
Because-
Midnight Gospel and now the show that you put me
Yes.
on, because I started watching. I wasn't on shrooms, but I did smoke. I watched like the first 15 minutes of it, but my son was like, "Mommy, I don't want to watch this." Like it was like true
It's-
introspective for him.
yeah.
And he was like, "I got to
It's-
stuff."
Right. And
Yeah.
it gets even more like introspective. So like sober, it's just like, oh, okay, cool. Like, ha 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 ha. But when you get on shrooms watching those shows, you're like, not only am I understanding more of what you're saying, I'm putting the visual with what I'm hearing
When I
truly
took shrooms
together
and
with
watched-
Midnight Gospel at least.
I cried so hard on that
Did
death
you watch
episode.
the mom one?
I
Yeah.
did. And I think the only reason why I cried as hard was because, lie to you not, in that moment, I became so okay with death. It was
I've been
something
okay
about
with
that
death
episode
for a
where I
really
was
long
just
time.
like, I get it. Like
Yeah.
it's not scary. It's not as scary as people make it seem. It's
Mm-hmm.
not like this woman is making it sound like it's this ethereal thing, and I'm not looking forward to it no time soon. But nobody is saying that it has to be this scary fucking
Devastating.
thought when it
Yeah.
comes, because sometimes it'll like sweep across your body and you start to get this like panicking feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime that I feel that now, I'm just kind of like, oh, okay, like whatever.
For sure.
Yeah, it really helped me develop a better understanding of that. And the episode about prison, like where they were in the prison, talking about
Yes.
being in like a mental jail and needing to like break those barriers. That's what kind of started me on being more creative unapologetically as well, because I was just like, you're right. Like I can't keep doing this Groundhog Day thing
Yeah. Pop out.
outside of my purpose,
Right.
thinking that like one day it's just gonna all make sense to me, and then the only person I get to be mad at is myself. Like I mean,
Right.
I was in there going through it,
Mm-hmm.
like fighting for my life in this feeling of like, Christian, like let go of your inhibitions. Like this is trying to teach you something, and it's like, but it's not supposed to be that deep. Life ain't supposed to be this deep. Like I'm not supposed to be feeling the way that. Why am I crying? Like I just was going through this fucking whirlwind, and by the time it was all over, I was asleep. But when I woke up the next morning, I felt like I was living a different life.
Yeah.
It was a wild ass thing.
You went into a different reality.
Girl.
It took you there.
I'm very big on that whole like we live in a simulation type thing, but not the way that people kind of think about
Not
it.
like, oh, we're on the playground and oh no, we're in kindergarten and we're taking a nap and we're gonna wake up.
Yeah,
soon
I'm
and
not.
be
It's
kindergartners.
not that deep for me. It's
No.
deep enough for me to understand though that the only reason why your reality is the way that it is because you haven't changed it. You haven't jumped to whatever by just taking that action. That action for me just so happened to be taking shrooms.
Yeah,
So
I think shrooms. That's why I want to keep taking them so I
Yes.
can have those hard moments with myself and really realize. Like one time I had I took them and I was having a really good day and I was like, something is going to trigger me.
yes,
And it came, and I was just like, no, I'm not overreacting, blah, 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 blah. And then I sat down and I was just like, why do I react like this? Like, what is triggering?
Yes.
What is truly triggering me? Shadow work time every time.
All the time.
And I love it. And I feel like people may see it as weird that I'm just like liking to get into that deep space, but I feel like I've always been that type of person where I'm just like, I like understanding me.
And when you also can't do that freely, not because you don't have the space or the comfortability, but because your day-to-day is so, that too, but because your day-to-day is so encompassed with like other tasks and shit, sometimes I don't have time to be sad. I don't have time to cry. I don't have time to do the shadow work.
I'm gonna cry at work.
Okay, yes, but the type of deep cries that I be trying to have sometimes are just
guttural.
Are so I'm preoccupied with other shit. True. So when I do have that opportunity to actually take that trip, I'm gonna take it.
Oh, for sure.
I'm talking about like I'm going to get the snacks. I'm taking my shower before. Like this is a whole experience for me. Yes, this is a whole experience for me. Lighting the incense, something just to have that experience. I do want to take shrooms though, like out the country, like more so somewhere where I can be like close to water.
Yeah.
I don't really trust myself in water during that time, but like close to the ocean enough to like touch, like for my feet to touch something, because I do feel like that's a different experience.
Go to Myrtle Beach.
Absolutely not. I just feel like it's slaves and shit down there. I don't slave owners. That was South Carolina thing.
Your ancestors may come to
I'm not right now. That I'm not ready for.
I'm ready.
I'm not ready for that.
I'm ready. I want them to tell me whole ass recipes and like stuff.
I think that's something else we should talk about. The intentions that you set before your mushrooms. In my mind, if I go to Myrtle Beach,
set intentions. Really? I'm just like, I'm gonna have a good time.
However
that may be, because sometimes a good time isn't always, oh, I'm happy throughout the whole thing. Like I said, I like going into that deep space. So maybe one day I'm just like, I'm here for a good time, and I'm like sitting outside, yay! And then the next time I'm like, I'm just here to.
I feel like if I'm taking heroic doses, I'm gonna set intentions for whatever it is. Like
I don't know how to set intentions. Like I never really know what the hell. I'm so just like I don't know. Whatever comes to me because it's like it's meant to come to me in that moment. Like I'm not here to control everything, because with shrooms you cannot control that shit.
For sure. No, 100%.
So I'm just like I'm not. Yeah. I'm letting go of my inhibitions, and I'm just.
That's an intention.
Oh, okay.
That's so usually if I'm I set intentions before I smoke. I set intentions. I don't even have to say them out loud. Just in existing, right? Like in feeling that in my body.
Get this work done.
I will literally like start filling a cone, and I'm like, I'm gonna get this work done. I'm gonna be productive. I'm filling this cone, and I'm like, I'm getting ready to play with this pussy. I'm feeling like it's whatever it is.
I've done that before too. Like this, I'm gonna get a lot of work done, like some good work.
So when I set intentions with shrooms, when I'm taking those heroic doses, I'll usually ask myself a question, like as I'm chewing. I'm like, Christian, what do you want to learn from this? Or what are you trying to get out of this, trip that you're getting ready to be on? What are you looking to feel after this? If I go to Myrtle Beach and start taking that shit, the first thing I'm gonna think of is like, what are my ancestors trying to tell me? I've had some really important people pass in like the past maybe like 5 years. I'm not ready for that because I'm still not done grieving.
True.
I don't know what the fuck is gonna
come. Grieving though.
I don't know what the fuck would come from that. Like
they'd probably be like, you're doing a great job.
I do want to take shrooms and go to my family cemetery though, but like a little over a microdose, enough to have that conversation. Because I do feel like there are things that I suppress about just like my life in general. And I feel like as somebody who is breaking generational curses, there are things that weren't passed down, like parts that people left out to fit a narrative for whatever reason.
Of course.
So I just feel like getting the truth, I feel like that'll be a lot easier for me to come to grips with hearing it in those spaces. Like you said, you take mushrooms it's like a freeing feeling to feel happy. I think I do it for literally introspection. Like most of the time I'm only taking shrooms for an introspective approach. I take Magic Caps. Shout out to Magic Caps. It's a company. I'll take those for microdosing, but actual like getting a pack of shrooms or getting like a order of shrooms, that's solely for me to do work, like spiritual work. If I'm just trying to like have a good day, I'll take 2 Magic Caps.
That's a part of my introspection though. I mean, that's a part of my being like freeing myself is the introspective part, because I'm like, the more I understand about me, the more I can be free after this.
I'm starting to realize,
because I don't get this shit that I'm doing.
I was
Like, why
just
do I
about to
keep
say
doing
that.
this? Like, this is a cycle. Okay, let me.
And I think that you
Now,
and I are on two different sides of the spectrum, which is why our friendship works so well, and why, like, when we do drugs together, it's such a great experience because you're in a space where you're trying to free yourself, and I'm in a space of where I'm trying to find myself. And you have found yourself in certain spaces
Yeah.
that I haven't yet gone to.
Oh yeah.
So it's
and
like
you found
I'm
yourself in certain
that
spaces
you.
where I'm trying
So
to
I'm
get
like,
to. Yeah.
I'm already free. Like, I don't need no fuck. If we in this bitch doing drugs, like, we free. Meanwhile, you're like, I'm taking this to have those freeing feelings. And meanwhile, I'm trying to get to the point where you are sometimes sober, where like, why am I doing this? Why? And I think it might have a lot to do with the amount of responsibility that I have on myself in the day-to-day, like being a mom, being a partner, all of that shit. I don't have the time to be as introspective as I want to be sometimes.
I think it's more so the having the child part. Because I have a partner.
Yeah.
I just be giving them space. And I'll be like, well, in this minute of space, I'm going to go out here and do this.
For sure. No, I for sure. I believe that in doing drugs with you, I have found that I do have more fun on like mushrooms, like a low dose, or like when we smoke together, like when we were on a hike. The conversations are always great when we have them, but I just feel like for some reason I understand you more when the drugs are involved for whatever reason.
So in high school, like, I never smoked in high school.
Okay.
But people would always ask me, like, are you high? And I'm just like, off life. Like, I'm literally like this regardless.
Yeah.
So with that being said, like, that makes sense because it's like, I can have these conversations, but now you understand me on a different level because I'm kind of already right there.
Yeah. That's
So
that's exactly what it is.
I'm already there. I literally smoke just to kind of clear the anxiety out of the situation so I can, like, really, like, talk now.
You're like a smoking weed to like get the dust off.
Yes.
And I'm like smoking weed to put the glitter on. Like, you're like, I feel like you are this, what's it called? Like a snow globe. And you got like all like the glitter and all the fun stuff inside of you. And I am like a metronome, and you gotta like put some little, like, you gotta put some fun on it. Like, you know what makes you happy. You know that like hiking makes you happy. Like, you found things about yourself that really make you you. And I think the only thing in my life that I was cognizant of for a long time was what I can do to make other people happy.
Same.
And then in that, finding the happiness because I'm making other people happy. So now that you have kind of found like your self-care that's not a self-care act, I'm still trying to figure that out for myself, because everything that I was doing for self-care was more so for research because I teach. So it's like, I have to try this in order for this to see if it works, to see if I can talk to a client.
That's the true difference, because I wasn't doing it for others. I wasn't doing it to figure out, like, how can I give this to others? I was doing it for me, and I honestly feel like also, like, I got to this point because I had this point in my relationship where it was just like, it's not me and you rocking.
Right.
It's only me.
Yeah.
And like, I am going through it right now.
Yeah.
And I would like to go through it in a different way.
Yeah,
like,
no, for
I
sure,
am
for
like
sure.
fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't know who I am without you. That's scary as fuck.
Yes.
So now I have to figure out who I am. And so, like, with that, like, I'm just, at this point, I'm just like, yes, I like doing this. I like doing this. These are things I could do with people or alone. It's dope when I do it alone, but I would love other people to come on this journey with me because I've had so much fun.
I am,
and I don't really care how people feel about it. And I don't really care if you don't enjoy the experience, don't dull my experience.
Yes.
Now I'm just like,
for sure.
All right, I'm never taking your ass with me to hike or whatever the fuck I'm doing ever
Because
again.
right,
because now you done fucked up my experience.
I honestly believe that you have to. I mean, the only time you really know how a person functions under drugs is if you do drugs with them. But I also believe that when you can really vibe with a person sober, the experience is only going to be enhanced.
It's only going to go
And I feel like we have a very good dynamic of taking drugs together. I know it sounds weird. but it does it.
It doesn't sound weird to me. If you can be
To you,
like
I'm saying in general,
to
it might
other
sound when
people-
someone's like, "Well, we take drugs together. It's actually a pretty good time." But I feel like if you're somebody who does drugs, or if you're somebody who smokes cannabis, if you're somebody who ingests shrooms, you know that when you are really vibing with a person, like your friends, even sometimes
Y'all
like I
be
might smoke
there.
with a cousin, we be vibing like it's a
Yeah.
good fucking time. But it's because we have a vibe without the
Yeah.
drugs. And some
if
people,
I can't hang with you when I'm sober,
but some people's personality trait is the drugs, and I don't like that. I don't like when your personality trait is like, I'm on shrooms like all the fucking time. I'm smoking weed like all the fucking time. Girl, like every time you turn around, I just got a blunt in my hand. Like, you need help.
I feel like that's the part of me that has judged people in the past
Yeah.
that have smoked, because I'm just like, that's all you do.
Yeah.
I don't know you without that.
Yeah.
And if I do know you without that, you're actually a sucky ass person when you're not
and
high.
I cannot stand a person whose personality is the drug, because it makes me feel like
Can
you said,
function
you
as a
need
human
that.
being, like,
And I don't
you
believe
wanna
that some people can.
You don't want to be with yourself in your.
I smoke more weed on the weekends because
Same.
I have
I have
nothing
free
else to do,
time.
really. I have that free time. But throughout the week, I'm not
I'm not
smoking
doing
before I
all
go to
that.
work. And
Yeah.
again, no judgment to people who do. If you have a clear understanding of your reality and your reality when you're on drugs. But people who have to constantly commingle the two, I'm asking that you consider going to talk to somebody, because you are coping with drugs. That's not healthy. That's not safe.
Like, I'm only good when I'm high.
That's
It's
not
just
okay.
like,
I'm
I
not,
don't-
as long as I'm smoking, I'm not anxious. As long as I'm smoking, I'm not depressed. As long as I'm smoking, I'm not.
You're gonna have those feelings regardless.
When the
Like,
drugs
you gotta
run
deal.
out, exactly, you have to deal with it. I don't. One thing I'll do is if I'm having a depressive episode, or if I'm having something like even an anxiety attack, I'm gonna go through the motions completely
Yes.
sober, and then I'm gonna
And
smoke
then I'm
afterwards.
gonna smoke, because
That's my
now I'm
decompress.
trying to
Yes.
rely on that shit when I'm not.
Yes. When I'm angry, let me work through these emotions, and then I'm like, sometimes if I'm angry, I'll grab like 2 joints, like hit it 1 or 2 times, and I'm like, let me deal with this.
Yeah.
Sometimes if
Why
I'm
am I
anxious, I
angry?
might smoke,
Why
like I
am I
might
anxious?
hit this 1 or 2 times. What the fuck is going on? But I'm not like, I gotta get this shit off of me.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Like, oh no, I'm feeling emotions.
Yeah,
I gotta.
no.
Like, what the fuck? Can you feel them?
Exactly.
You don't want to be with
Don't
yourself.
run
You
from your
don't
realities.
want to be. Like, what the fuck?
If you can't cope with, I don't know what to tell you. It's
That's
a
not
nasty
healthy.
thought.
Also, the same is basically like alcoholism.
Oh, for sure. No, people who drink heavily to like cope with things, I'm very worried about them. My biggest fear is like car accidents, things like
Yes.
that. For people who drink daily, Monday through Sunday, really.
Yeah.
Like, you drinking, you always got a drink in your hand. You always at happy hour. There's a reason for that, and I mean it with love when I tell people like,
Happy
go
hour
get some
is cool,
fucking
but
help.
damn.
Yeah, go get some fucking help. Having like 2 beers a night. I know like even my partner might come home after work and have himself a beer.
Yeah.
But people who get off of work and are drinking,
Or drinking
like
in the car.
straight out the bottle. Come on, baby. Come on.
You got a bottle in the car ready.
Come on. We got to work through this.
You went to go get 3 bottles.
We got to work through
And
this.
you finished 1.5 on your way home.
I also feel that about people who become dependent upon medication.
Oh, for
Like,
sure.
I'm not saying it because some people need it. Some people, you're bipolar, you
Yeah.
have things going on, you are on a low dosage your entire life. But when there's no diagnosis and you're like, let me take this Xanax, let me take this Valium
Bruh.
all the fucking time, you got to deal with whatever you. And for those people, like for anybody who might feel that way, I would recommend trying some cannabis, like trying different strains. Maybe the first strain didn't work for you. Try CBD. Maybe you don't need the actual, actual component. You just need the CBD. Your body already produces cannabinoid chemicals, so you might just need to give you a little bit of that.
Extra.
Get a micro dose, but it doesn't have to be like a illegal micro dose. They sell like Lion's Mane, Reishi.
Yeah.
They have supplements for that now that are not really FDA regulated, but they work. I was taking them
There's
before
a
I
lot
ever
of
took
things that aren't
shrooms.
FDA regulated, so it doesn't.
Girl,
even
vitamin
matter.
D don't be FDA regulated sometimes, and they,
They
throw that shit in the
don't.
bottle.
They
and
don't
give it to you.
regulate much of any vitamin.
But they regulate that fucking fake anyway.
Mm-hmm.
All I'm saying is definitely if it's something that you're experiencing, consider trying like a mushroom complex, a mushroom supplement. I can recommend a couple to you if you need a recommendation. I have no problem with offering that recommendation to y'all because it does help. Like I was the type of person where like I was on the Lamictal and I was on Wellbutrin. Like I was going the
I was on
fuck
those
through
too.
it. when I started using cannabis, I
Didn't
no
need
longer
those.
needed it. Now that I microdose, I don't need it.
And I think that's where I'm getting to. Like, I was on Strattera for like 2 months. I
Yeah.
haven't taken it since. I'm just like,
I don't like the way it makes you
I'm like,
feel.
it's also like I was on the lowest dosage, and I'm just like, this isn't doing anything for me. I'm like, I know this is not for me. I don't
Yeah.
want to have to up the ante
Yeah.
on this. I'm gonna figure this out.
Especially when you don't like the way that you feel. Like some medications, either you feel
being
numb,
a mummy. Is
you feel
not,
numb, you feel worse, or you have these manic happy
Episodes.
moments, like
Yes,
where
and
you're
that's
shopping all the
scary.
fucking time, you're spending a lot of money, you just always fucking happy, nothing can get you down. When you finally crash, get the 13 tapes, because what the fuck?
And I was dealing with that before I even got on medication
So
for the first time. So imagine
that. Oh my god, that's terrifying.
it was a time. And like trying to cycle through all these medications, and then you're having side effects like sweating in my sleep, bro.
Yeah.
And then having to change the sheets in the middle of the night and take a shower
Because
I can't
of my
get
medication.
good sleep.
Because of my fucking medication.
I ain't never slept. I've never sweat in my sleep with marijuana nor mushrooms.
At all. I actually be in that bitch butt naked with the air on like 60.
Blowing on your booty cheeks.
God. You've never seen somebody sleep this hard in your life. You are actually impressed by how hard I'm sleeping right now. That's how good it feels.
When we went to DC and we smoked in the car,
Yo,
that was
I
the
have
best
not
sleep.
I have not been that high.
That was
since
the
then.
best sleep.
My car was
Jamming on the one.
Yo, I said, nigga. When
It's like we
for
gonna meet this
for
nigga outside to get this pad
for like
time,
a
nigga.
for like a week after that, like
You were like,
I
I
was
was
spraying
really
my car
that
down.
high?
I went to vacuum it out. No matter what I did, I was like, God damn. My son even got to call like, Mommy, what that smell? I was like, oh, no.
we was in there hotboxing. That's the issue. We
Fuck
should
a
have put
hotbox.
down the window.
Man.
It would have helped if we put down the window and had the air on.
Yeah.
I think that would have helped. But
I
because
kinda
we
like
were
a hot
sitting in
box.
it, yeah.
Hot boxing does make me feel like back when I was like
I need
early
you to
20s.
get like a big mommy mobile and
I
then
do.
leave that car for hot boxing events and
For
stuff
sure.
like that.
Not I get a hot box mobile
That's what you have now.
Yeah.
You got to get a mommy mobile
so that I can, and then keep the hot box mobile.
Yes.
Get a camera in it. Get people pull over.
They do
somewhere.
it on YouTube.
They do
you
it.
See,
But we
I
need
gotta
to do
send
it.
you. Yeah.
Because it's not a J&E hot box.
Those are gonna be our smoke sessions. Those are coming up.
We will probably put those like behind a paywall.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Patreon, but only for like $1. Like $1, $3,
Yeah.
some shit like that.
Smoke with us.
Hell yeah. What's something you wish you knew earlier in your journey before drugs? I guess like one for cannabis, one for shrooms.
That they're okay.
Okay.
As long as you know, like, kind of, as long as you trust the person you're getting it from. Because growing up, I was very religious. So I was like, I'm never
Same.
doing drugs.
Same.
And then even, like, after smoking that one time with my ex, there was a huge gap because I was just like, I'm still trying to get myself together. Like,
Yeah.
going back to religion and stuff, I was like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
Even with drinking, I was like, I can't, like,
Oh yeah,
drink
no, that's
either.
never been
Like,
a thing. Jesus turned
I
water into
stopped
wine. I'm gonna drink that.
drinking, like, from right when I turned 20 to 21. I was like, I'm not drinking anything, so it can actually affect me.
Yeah.
Cause nigga, I was drinking Four Locos at like
Yo, can we talk about it?
17.
Bruh.
I was drinking
At a football game?
them shits was hitting. My sister was
the
like,
weekend at the
how can
Harbor?
you drink that?
Yo,
I was just like,
my
because
heart-
you're buying them for me, and I'm in here wilding out with my
I can
nieces
feel
and
my
nephews.
heart in my asshole because I'm in this bitch.
This lady
gone
was
off of Four
trusting me
Loko.
to watch my nieces and nephews off of Four Loko. I was slumped.
I'm glad
And
that
then
you're a
would
good
get
person.
mad at me because I'm literally on the couch holding my nephew sleeping, and she comes in and he's awake.
I'm
Why
just glad
you
that
mad
you're a
at
good
me?
person.
I'm holding him. Like, I'm holding. He was fine. He was like on this side. Like, he was in the inside of the couch. I made a
coulda
little
had them
pocket and everything.
You could have had them kids in there going crazy. You hear me? Off of Four Loko, auntie, you can have whatever y'all want. That's kind of like
No,
how
I was always like, these beings in this house are
Yeah.
younger than me. I need to make sure that they're okay.
Smoking weed now, my son knows, like, if mommy's high, he can probably ask me for anything and get it. Mommy,
Yo,
can we
that
order pizza?
McDonald's-
Mommy, can we order pizza? Baby, we can order whatever the fuck you want.
That
Mommy, I'm
pizza
thinking
the other
Chinese
day
food.
was like,
Yes.
I could go for some Chinese today.
I'm gonna cook dinner. You can come over if you want. I'm gonna cook some dinner.
What you cooking?
I'm gonna make some smothered cabbage, like southern cabbage. Some
Y'all don't
shrimp.
really eat meat over there.
Yeah, we're gonna have some shrimp, and then I will probably make some type of grain. We have grains in the house. Some
Quinoa.
I don't have any quinoa.
Brown rice. Wild rice.
I don't have it. I have to stop at the market on the way home. Then I went to the market this morning. I don't think I grabbed a grain. We got some in there. I don't know.
You got the white rice?
I think I
saw
have like
those.
some. I
little
do have
white
those,
rice cups.
but those are like my instant ones to put kimchi on top. A little bit of furikake.
I need to get those.
Yeah,
I don't really care for furikake. Like
that's my shit.
I like sweet stuff, but that was a little too sweet.
I
To
feel
be
you.
honest.
I do like, and then now they sell the seafood pancakes that we be getting.
Mm-hmm.
They sell them at H Mart, but I don't. There's so many different brands. I need to find one that look like the ones that we be getting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and then rock with that. That was a really crazy sidebar, but yeah.
But yeah, I just wish that I would have like had a better understanding from it, or like been more open to understanding instead of seeing it from a religious view of I can't take stuff like this. I can't put stuff in my body like that.
The whole time. It's actually better for you than some other things that you were probably like food included.
Yeah,
That you were probably ingesting.
For sure.
Hell yeah. What about shrooms? Same
with
thing?
shrooms. Yeah, same thing. It's like when I sometimes I go on YouTube and I'll watch like, oh, what is a simulation of like taking shrooms or whatever, and I'll be looking and I'll be like, that's not
It
true
at all. Mm-mm.
So I wish that like I wish I would have known that everybody's experience is their own.
Yes, I
both
love
senses.
that. Yes.
So what somebody else is feeling like, oh, I was high as the sky, blah 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 blah. I might just be like floating a little bit
Right.
on either.
Yeah.
So yeah. What about you?
I wish before I started this relationship with cannabis, I wish I would have known about the different types of cannabis, like sativa, because I've put myself in situations where it's like, yeah, I'm gonna go out, but then I just smoke this indica. I don't feel like moving. So I just wish I had more education behind the different types of cannabis,
Especially terpenes.
for sure. Because with somebody also having anxiety, sometimes I would get paranoid after smoking too, for absolutely no reason. Like I would think, because my house is so close to my neighbor's house, like their daughter would be running up and down the steps, and I'm like, is somebody in my house? Like it would be shit like that, for no fucking reason. I don't have to put myself through that.
I always like see something out the corner of my eye, like something black. I be like, the fuck is
I'm
that?
tripping. I'm like, my demons are chasing me. Like they catching up to me. I'm
Can
not
y'all
running.
like sit on the
enough.
couch with me? Damn.
I really
we can
wish
talk through this.
that
we
I
can
had,
talk
like,
through this, please.
Educated myself just a little bit, and I mean, to nobody's fault. That's my own ignorance. It's not like I'm gonna smoke weed for the first time. Let me look it up. That wasn't me. But as far as mushrooms are concerned, I wish that I knew how bad they make your stomach hurt. Cause sometimes the shit after a fucking like trip, my stomach be.
That's because it's usually people that grow it. They use manure. Mm-hmm. So you got shit in your stomach, and your stomach is like, the fuck is this?
For sure.
You got to get people that grow it in something else. Like some people use coconut bark and other stuff like that.
Yeah,
I think
time
the
around,
people that make the magic capsules, they don't grow theirs in.
No.
So it doesn't make your stomach hurt.
No, those are fine.
They
the
don't
only
grow
thing
theirs
that
in manure.
gets me is like pure.
Yeah, like straight up the stream. That's why theirs doesn't hurt your stomach. Because I had I taken capsules too, and those still made my stomach hurt. But after researching, it's because they grow it in manure, and it's like,
see, the more you know,
got shit in your stomach. Like,
that's wild. And to know that, I mean,
I'm still taking. But
yeah, because that's better than some of the other things that you probably.
Also, you can take a little lemon, and it'll decrease that, but it'll make your trip shorter.
Somebody said to
Lemon Tech. That's what it's called.
Oh my god, what the fuck is it called? It's the oils. Citronella oil, kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
If you find yourself tripping too hard underneath your nose, yeah. I wish I had known ways to unhigh myself too, like
CBD,
pepper, black
Some
pepper.
people say, different types of teas. You can drink some tea and stuff.
Hibiscus tea really does help you cut it.
Chamomile, lavender.
Black tea helps you because it's caffeinated most times, so it helps to kind of get you out. Not sativas though. If you are smoking an indica and you really need to unhigh yourself, lavender,
chamomile tea.
Chamomile
the
tea.
stuff that will make you go to sleep.
Yes.
Take that. so you can chill
Just
out.
go to sleep.
Not melatonin. I'm not saying go to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm saying lavender, chamomile, those type of herbs.
For sativas, if you're up.
Yeah.
If you're down already and you need to wake up, something caffeinated. Like nothing
little
too
green
crazy.
tea.
Yeah, something like that.
Go
I'm not
and
going to
get
say
you
go
some
get a
bubble
Pepsi
tea.
or nothing because then your heart beating all fast. You got this fucking sugar rush. Don't do that.
Might have a damn heart attack.
Yeah, and as for mushrooms, if you find yourself too high, lemons, of course, citronella oil, and a cold shower. Believe it
Yeah.
or not, just sitting in a
Shock
cold
ass.
shower will get you really fucking unhigh. And go outside. I've also noticed that
Yes.
sometimes if I'm outside,
That's
my
why I
brain
sit
gotta
outside.
kind of gotta kick in faster because it's like, okay, like somebody might see me. Let me get it so I don't look like Smokey
Yeah.
off a Friday.
Yeah.
That embarrassment. I be
I
trying to
have new
save
neighbors
myself.
and they be out front too much. So I'm like, fuck, I can't even enjoy my.
My
fucking-
neighbor is Jamaican and
They're
be
cool,
he
but
be
like,
getting jiggy.
they're cool. I'm just like, can y'all like, if I come out here and I'm on my shrooms, can y'all just not talk to
Like,
me?
can you leave me the fuck alone?
That's why I'm going out back. I gotta get me a
I
chair for out back.
love going out back.
We gotta get a table set.
You should come over. We could do yoga or like meditate. I be meditating in
Today?
the sun. It's kind of rainy, kind of
I was
wet.
about to say, I'll be there on Friday.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. It's okay.
You want to get into some topics, Miss Mamas? We didn't really save too many for underneath that one. We just have sex on
Let's
drugs.
just do that one and then cut it.
Okay.
Sex on drugs is better than sex after drinking.
100%.
Like I just said, the sativa
baby.
be making everything. I'm just, I don't want to say looser, but
No,
like
but
I'm
it
not
is.
like
As-
anxious or tense.
Can we talk about that for a second? Sex in general can be a very tense situation
anxious-driven
sometimes. No matter if you
situation.
are with somebody for years, if this is somebody new, it could be a very like tense.
It's a lot of stuff going on. It's another person in the room
When
while you're
I'm
trying to get
drunk,
it on.
trying to get that, it's very aggressive. But when I'm high,
true.
I just feel like I'm more like, you want to do what to me? Let's do that. Let's try it. Why
Bust
not?
it wide open.
Yeah, I'm willing to more bust it wide open than to keep myself kind of like contained off of weed, off of drinking. I will say though, sometimes off of drinking, I am too full of myself. Like, oh, I could ride this dick for all night, and now I wake up the next morning, my knees hurt. But when I'm high, I just feel like I'm more like,
It's a
all right,
workout.
let me bust this off for like a minute and a half. I feel my body more.
Yeah.
So like I'm more aware of like when I'm drunk and I'm riding dick, I don't even know my
I'm
knees
tired.
is hurting. I don't know they hurting. But by that minute and a half,
I be so it's like a different type of loose. Like when I'm drinking, like if I'm like to that like after being buzzed, I'm like the slurring, like that's loose.
Yeah.
Like I'm like whatever.
I'm like a back shot. And like you gonna have to fuck me from behind if I'm
You gonna
that
have to do
drunk.
the work.
Yeah, but if
'Cause
I'm high, I want
want
missionary.
everything.
Put my titty in your mouth. Find a way
I
to
can
like.
I can ride high.
You
I
can.
can do it on both, really. I can do it on both.
I ride dick more viciously drunk than I do high, but the high ride is more like a ride. Like we got a rhythm. We in this bitch together. If I ride dick drunk, it's like a nuck if you buck situation, like song
Like you
wise.
better get this nut off.
But if I'm riding dick high, it's more like a neo soul. Like we in
Like we
there,
can both
we got a
experience
rhythm.
this.
Yes,
Well, like you said, I'm kind of like I'm not the same person high and sober, but it's a similar experience.
yeah.
So, like, it's the same thing. I'm just not as anxious.
Okay.
While drinking, it's just like you could possibly put it up my butt if you wanted to tonight.
Why are we so adventurous especially off the tequila?
All the inhibitions
Are
left
gone.
my damn body, and now I'm down for whatever.
Put it in there.
I'm gonna lick your gooch.
I'll do that sober.
I know you will. I will too. But it's like I didn't have to work up to it. I'll just go straight to the gooch.
Yeah, more like aggressively.
Yeah. So
there it
like you
is.
said, yeah, aggressive. I had
There
to
it
think
is.
about it a little bit. Yeah, true.
Yeah, I think sometimes my boyfriend prefers me. Like sometimes there are situations where he'll see me smoking and he like, "You want a margarita? Something? Bring your margarita. You want something to drink?" And I'm like, especially if our kid ain't home, you want something to drink, babe? You good? Let me go get you.
Having
Want
a
shot?
drink and being high though, you getting everything.
You getting all of me. What? All because listen, you get what? What? What do you want from me?
There's
I'll put your toe in my
there.
mouth. Like we're in this now.
There's
we're in
nothing to.
Now we're wilding. Cut this shit up, Quay, because we is having a
We should
good fucking
record
time.
this.
Yes,
That
we
type
should
of-
record. We should record this. I have like 2 sex tapes in my phone. That has to change.
I would like to see them.
I'll send them to you.
Nice.
Got you.
That's how close we are. We know.
I had to tell you
The
something when we
food,
get off of here.
We
Yo,
know the food that our coochies would. The
We-
names, the music
we
types.
locked in. That's twin.
If we locked in.
You know
And
what
we're
I feel like
switching
we
up.
look like right now? Like alter egos. Like if there was a third one of us, like, and they were standing this way, like somebody behind us would be the normal person, and then like you and I are like,
The devil and the angel.
yes,
Who's the devil? You.
no,
You
I'm the
definitely.
angel. I'm the angel.
Nigga. Okay.
You could be the
I'll
devil.
take that.
I feel like there are things about you I just don't know yet.
I told you.
As this friendship
When I
progresses,
say
will-
these things to people be like, even I feel kind of like maybe that's not the case. When people get to know me
oh, for sure.
and I say, you may think you know me, but you don't, it's the honest truth. And sometimes I'll say it and I'll be like, maybe they do. No, nigga, you don't know me because I'm not going to say that I do like have multiple personalities, but I do. Like
She said-
everybody has multiple different
She said,
personalities.
cut that shit up, Quay.
You don't know me. Like even with watching this, but y'all
Yeah.
gonna be the niggas. Y'all
For
gonna be
sure.
the niggas that like, cause there's different sides. Like sometimes I'm a little angry, and
Yeah.
now I gotta turn up on your ass. Sometimes I'm like, okay, cool. I'm not even about to do that with you.
I think people should always keep in mind that the people that you hear podcasting,
You don't know them.
we have personalities outside of this, and that in order
You're
to
only
be
getting a little
entertaining, you have to be entertaining. So the parts of my life that I'm telling you are the entertaining parts. There are a lot of mundane parts to my life that if I was to talk about them, you would be really fucking bored. So
That's why I
really
can't
appreciate me telling you my
Don't be
business.
doing
Like,
shit. Yeah,
because my day to day, you would be like, this bitch don't do nothing
not a
but
damn
work
thing but
and raise
work
her
and
kid,
go in the house
and that's it.
and try to figure out shit.
But meanwhile, get on the pod and it's like, I be eating ass. Like, what you talking about?
I don't. But
I don't eat ass now. I would. How do we keep getting here? Anyway, make sure that you follow
that's
us.
gonna be a reoccurring topic. Eating ass.
It's gotta be.
Because that's the times that we're in. Niggas is just spreading booty cheeks and
I feel like sex is just a topic that is talked about a lot now too.
yeah.
That's another conversation for another day. Make sure you follow us on all social media, either Jaded and Evolving or Jaded Evolving. Just type in both and figure out where you'll find us. You can follow me at DEMCHAKRAS.
And you can follow me at Natasha School.
Mm-hmm.
Schola. It's like, no. You can follow me at Natasha Soul _. Not on Twitter though. Y'all ain't never getting that. I'm upset, bruh.
Why?
I was looking for something on Twitter. Not a damn thing popped up. I'm pissed off. I'm gonna start paying for porn. I gotta support these
Okay.
sex workers, bruh.
You know what?
Because y'all
maybe we
getting on
should
my
do?
damn nerves on Twitter. Like, why y'all not popping that coochie like y'all used to?
Maybe
It's
you're just
always in
searching
the
for wrong
daytime.
thing. You're searching for the wrong thing.
I just be wanting to pop up on my
Do you
my
bookmark it?
timeline. So
You gotta bookmark them sometimes. 'Cause
I'm gonna
if you
put one
bookmark
page
it-
out there, Blossom. I follow them.
So if you bookmark,
That's the only one. That be
bookmark a
popping.
couple of those videos,
And then it'll keep
and
coming.
it'll feed you.
But then I was trying to step away from that.
You might need like a Finsta account. I don't have any like
I'm
Finstas.
gonna
I don't
get a
believe in any no
Finsta.
shit like that. But I know some people have said that they have other Twitter accounts strictly for porn.
I might have to-
I can give you the login to my old to one of the old Twitters I used to use for another podcast I used to collaborate on, and we could use that as a Finsta and
Yes.
just use that for all porn.
Yes, let's do
'Cause why
that.
not?
Thank you.
I'm with it. But Mr. Big Dick Honcho or whoever you were that followed me on Twitter earlier, you're blocked.
Your personal?
Yes.
Oh yeah, we don't have a jaded and evolving Twitter.
Yeah. I
We
just-
don't
I
need
didn't
one.
like
I don't
that.
think we need one.
Like, don't know.
That's too much.
Y'all already yelling at us on TikTok because I said people should have
On
abortions.
TikTok?
Yeah.
I didn't even see that. I saw it on Instagram.
No, I was told that we be tripping.
Duh. What is life if you don't? Y'all act like y'all ain't, you know what? Show over. Y'all be acting like y'all ain't never did shit, never had these conversations. We're just
That,
recording
now we
it.
could have that. Now that's
That's
pod
the next
for another
one. That's
day,
the next
'cause,
one.
nigga. This idea of perfection
y'all
is
holier than
whooping
thou
y'all
ass
ass.
Holier than thou asses.
Listen,
The fuck. Anyway,
we're gone. This
we
time
out
for
because
real.
I'm sick of y'all.
Bye.
I love y'all, but I'm over it. Okay.